Have you ever met someone and wondered, what makes this person successful while others stay stuck? Is it talent? Is it luck? Or is it something deeper, something hidden inside their thoughts? If our thoughts truly shape our destiny, then why do so many people dream big yet live small? Why do some never rise above their struggles? Today's story reveals a life-changing truth, a truth so powerful that it transformed a beggar into a businessman. Stay with me till the end, because this lesson might rewrite your future too. At one of the busiest railway stations, where thousands rushed past each other every day, lived a poor beggar. His survival depended on the few coins people dropped into his hand. One morning, while he was asking for money, he noticed a confident-looking businessman walking across the platform. The man's appearance, his suit, everything about him screamed success. The beggar thought to himself, "He looks wealthy. Maybe he'll give me more than anyone else today." He stepped forward and extended his hand. But instead of handing over money, the businessman stopped and asked, "Do you always take from people? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was taken aback. No one had spoken to him like that before. He replied quietly, "Sir, I don't own anything. I live by asking. What can I possibly give?" The businessman looked at him kindly and said, "If you believe you have nothing to offer, then why should anyone offer you anything? The world works on exchange. If you give something, you create value. If not, you receive nothing." He boarded the train and disappeared. The beggar stood there, stunned, lost in thought. Those words echoed in his mind the entire night. A new thought awakens. For 2 days he didn't beg at all. He just kept thinking. On the third day, something caught his eye, a small cluster of wildflowers growing near the tracks. Bright, colorful, and surprisingly beautiful. A spark lit up inside him. What if I don't just ask? What if I give something back? If someone gives me a coin, I'll give them a flower in return. He picked a few flowers and sat at his usual spot. Whenever someone dropped a coin into his hand, he gently offered them a flower. People smiled. Some thanked him. Others gave more than usual. He soon realized a pattern. As long as he had flowers to give, people gave generously. When he didn't, hardly anyone stopped. A powerful truth settled into his heart. People appreciate exchange. Everyone loves receiving something, no matter how small. The turning point. A few days later, he saw the same businessman on the train again. The beggar, now more confident, hurried over and said, "Sir, today I have something to give. If you give me money, I will give you flowers." The businessman smiled and handed him money. "Now you understand," he said. "You're not begging anymore. You're doing business." Those words changed everything. That day, the man who once survived on begging walked away from the station with a new identity: an entrepreneur. 6 months later, the same station, the same platform. But now, a smartly dressed man was arranging baskets of fresh flowers. A businessman approached him and asked curiously, "Have we met before?" The flower seller smiled. "Yes, you met me months ago, when I was begging on this very platform." Recognition flashed across the businessman's face. You're the same person who used to beg here." He nodded proudly. "Yes, But I don't beg anymore. I run a flower business now. Your words opened my eyes. I learned that to receive, you must first create value. The businessman shook his hand, not out of sympathy, but out of respect. They stood as equals now. Your life changes the moment you change the way you see yourself. If you think you're helpless, life will keep proving you right. But if you believe you have something to offer, even something small, you open the door to success. Because in the end, when your mindset shifts, your entire future shifts with it.